Hey Rockheads, it is Tina Smash along with Big Ric. We are live Carolina Rebellion 2015. Mr. Chris Santos.
Our boy.
What
Our
up?
boy.
I was so excited when I got the press release the other day. I sent you a text. I was like, I will see you there, and you better bring booze.
Yes.
And you didn't.
See, he
I brought
uses
all
you
kinds
for
of stuff for you
booze.
guys. I brought,
I'll try a little myself.
you used me for something else. We don't want
to talk about that.
Okay, fine.
Are you sure? Are you sure we don't want to
Yeah,
talk
no,
about that?
No. So I can't believe it's been, that was October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
now-
a little backstory. We met Mr. Santos at Louder Than Life, which was an awesome bourbon whiskey.
You called him Mister, which I'm a little.
I know, it's throwing
He's
you off.
Chef Santos.
That's
and
correct.
we judged a Jaeger contest, which was awesome, and got really wasted and had a lot of fun. So
We did. We had a good
we
time.
became friends, and we've kept in touch.
Kind of. She's really bad. She was like, when we left Louder Than Life, she's like, we're going to be friends, and we're going to keep in touch. And I never heard from her again.
Well, you invited us to come up to the restaurant or restaurants, and we
Yeah.
never went. So we're actually dicks.
Well, let's talk about your
Well,
restaurant.
that's, you're
Different-
dicks, but that's a
Different
topic.
story.
But you have some exciting stuff coming up with some new restaurants.
I have so much going on. It's not even funny.
Tell us.
I'm opening 3 restaurants in the next year, or say 15 months. I'm opening a 22,000 square foot restaurant
Lord.
in New York City, which is going to make it one of the biggest restaurants in the country.
Is
Oh,
that
it's
your
awesome.
third in New York?
It'll be my 3rd in New York.
Wow.
It'll be 300 seat restaurant, plus private event space, plus a little lounge. And then I'm opening my restaurant Beauty in Essex, which is a big hit in New York. I'm opening that actually in Hollywood, and I'm opening it in Las Vegas.
Very nice.
So,
Damn.
and then I just completed work on my first cookbook, and I've got a barbecue sauce, and
okay, so when
I'm
the
an
hell did you
underachiever. I underachieve
and
at
then
life.
And then I go out with Jägermeister for weekends and hang out and cook for people.
I thought we had a good job. He really has a good
It's
job.
not bad. You know, I just fucking. Oh, excuse me.
No, you
is this
you fuck the hell out of this.
This is F-bomb?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I just fucking, I got to, one of the great things about working with Jägermeister is that I get to do these tours and I get to meet cool people like yourselves,
Duh.
but also bands, and like a story I tell a lot is like, I started my career, I'm 40, well, it doesn't matter how old I am, but I started my career.
It almost slept.
I know, I almost did. Begins with an, yeah. I began my career, it wasn't a career then, it was me washing dishes in 1986
Sure.
as a teenager. I almost slipped again. Listening to Rain and Blood. And now, last night, I hook up with Carrie King, and we
Yeah.
go out, and we have dinner, we watch the fight together. And so, through Jägermeister, I get this opportunity to meet all, my heroes, but also my new friends are the guys in Hailstorm.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
guys, yeah.
And I just brought them out onto the stage for their set with Jose from Sirius, and I never addressed a crowd that big before. I don't know how many people were there, but I almost blew it.
You know you're on TV, right?
Yeah, but this is like live.
All right,
It's
Different because they're in their face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost blew it, and then a girl, while I was searching for my words, a girl shudder's hits.
And you were back home.
And then I was back to being me. I was like, oh, here we go. I
Tits,
know what's
yeah,
happening.
awesome.
So
I
that
know
was
where I'm
great.
at.
So
I'm
that was
glad
fun.
the tits bring you back to your element.
Well,
Yes.
we can appreciate Ric and I, the big crowds, because even doing this job and introducing bands, I still get nervous.
Oh, yeah.
You never know. Like, you might just fuck up, or I'm used to it by now, but I always get the show us your tits.
Right,
like,
right.
I'm trying to do a job here, but okay.
And it gets weird when it gets weird when they scream it at me, because I'll do it with no problem. But ain't nobody want to see these titties.
Nobody wants that.
Man, tits are still tits too.
Yeah.
Can we talk about my gifts?
Oh my
I
God,
brought you
please,
gifts this year.
Please. All right, so let's talk about first the
This
barbecue
doesn't
sauce.
necessarily mean I'm setting a precedent. This doesn't mean that at Louder Than Life I have to bring something.
Yeah, you
every
should
time
though.
I come and talk to
Absolutely, you should.
What?
So that's my new sauce.
Barbecue with a bite.
Collaboration with High River Sauces, which is a good friend of mine, Steve Seabury, who is a 3-time world champion hot sauce maker, but he's also a metal guy. He works at a record label. He's been in a bunch of bands. Was met through a mutual friend at Jägermeister. Jägermeister just makes my life really nice.
Yeah.
So
Mine too.
he
Sometimes
convinced me
awful,
to
but nice.
he convinced me to put my barbecue sauce in a bottle. So we've got a little spicy barbecue sauce. So what we did this year is we did a little activation in the Jägermeister tent for fans to come and eat for free ribs and burgers made with this barbecue sauce and Jägermeister. We also have
really
the
nice of you.
we also have the Jägermeister spice here. Have you guys tried this yet? Oh, okay.
I think we drank a bottle of it in 20 minutes last
With
year.
you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it's my favorite.
That's-
I love it.
That's
She actually demanded it.
That's
did.
classic. Have you tried this yet? Yes, we drank a bottle of it together last year. Don't you remember?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
No, we don't remember because we drank a bottle of it.
Right.
Quickly. It
Last
escalated
year,
quickly.
Louder Than Life was much less civilized for me personally than this weekend. I've been behaving myself this weekend.
Yeah.
But I can assume that at Louder Than Life you will not behave.
No, fuck no.
Good.
Are we going to judge another contest?
Well, I think we should just have a contest internally. Like, who can drink the most Jägermeister without falling over?
I don't want to embarrass you.
I think last year was what was so much fun about that was the bartenders from Louisville. I mean, that was a really neat kind of thing that you kind of incorporated the TV show Chopped into with the different ingredients and stuff like that. And they did a really great job. I mean, that has to be hard to come up with something. Here, there was watermelon pop rocks was the thing I remember being in there the most, and that was a really neat thing that they were able to come up with, and those drinks were really good.
There were some really good cocktails, if I remember correctly.
And did they add their cocktails to the menu of the bar they're from, I wonder?
I don't know.
We'll be there again in October to check.
So we were talking about Angel's Envy and how I went to the liquor store, as I do a lot when I got here, and I had seen Angel's Envy since Louisville, and guess what? It's all over the frickin' place now.
Yeah, it is.
And I love it. I've been drinking it since we left Kentucky because he gave us a bunch of it to take home with us. And now I guess Bacardi has bought it, and we were at Twin Peaks eating, and it's on the menu, and I'm like, this is awesome.
We were at the New York City Hot Sauce Expo was last weekend. It's the biggest hot sauce expo in the country, and I was there with my sauce, and that was the bourbon that they had there.
How do you? Let me ask you this: when you go and you do a taste test thingy for hot sauce, how does that work? Because I can't imagine tasting all of these hot sauces.
Wait, so listen to this. I'm gonna make you wait though until I refresh my palate.
It's fine. Refresh your palate.
I'm a judge for something called the Screaming Mimi Awards, which is one of the biggest awards in the hot sauce industry. But so what we do is we judge 10 sauces in 10 categories. So it goes from like Louisiana style or fruit based to chipotle to habanero to ghost chili to scorpion chili. But we taste 100 sauces.
Scorpion chili?
Yes.
That actually sounds frightening.
And a Carolina Reaper. And we have 100 hot sauces. We taste 100 hot sauces in one sitting. And we are dying.
You just like dip a spoon in the taster or on food?
No, it's a little spoon. But we have canisters of whipped cream and quarts of ice cold milk. And we're like...
That's how you cleanse your palate.
So last weekend at the Hot Sauce Expo, the Carolina Reaper is the hottest pepper. It's like, it's brutal.
Yeah.
And they were gonna have a Carolina Reaper eating contest. So they asked me to go up and work the crowd, which I was like, sure, I'm a fucking ham. I'll go up there and start doing it. Not realizing that the crowd was gonna start going, eat one, eat one, eat one. So
you walked into that one.
I walked
not
right
to
into that
disappoint.
So it's too bad I don't have my phone on me. One of my friends snapped a picture of me about a minute and a half after I ate one, and it looked like I was going into cardiac arrest.
Oh my God. How was it the day after?
Well, you know, it was for the
the
Guinness Book of Records. They had somebody there, and the person that won ate 27 of them. Yeah, you heard me right. And then there was this one kid, this poor kid, this little like 23-year-old hipster kid, glasses, very bookish. He ate maybe 7 or 8 or 10, and about 50, there was like maybe 8 people that did it. Took a half an hour, and then it's over, and I congratulate the winner, and then I go to the bathroom, and this little hipster kid is on the floor underneath the sinks, one leg pinned underneath them, like holding on for dear life.
Oh my God.
And I was like, I think we need to get a medic, and they had to call a medic for this kid. So, and I can't even imagine what it was like the day after, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, wow, that's insane. Is this like a really hot sauce?
No.
Is it on the ribs?
Yes.
Can we taste them?
Yes, they're very messy. You got napkins?
Oh, I want to get messy.
They're really messy, though.
I'll stick my face.
Shall we
in
try
the
these
cooler when
ribs?
We're done.
Yeah.
I want you to know that this is a true story. We served this yesterday and today, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, well, thousands of pans actually, and we held back a couple of racks, and we just delivered a couple of racks to the Slayer dressing room and one for you.
That is very nice of you.
Can you just say with Slayer, like we're with Slayer?
Yes.
Wow.
So I just want you to know.
I definitely need an I'm with the band t-shirt, and by band I mean fucking Slayer.
But like at like noon today, when I got here, I was like, I need to remember to save these guys some ribs.
Oh shit.
So, do we have any napkins though?
No. We could just use Rick's t-shirt.
Yeah, we got t-shirts.
I'm just kidding.
We'll find something. That's how you do it. You know what you've got, Santos?
Amazing.
You got class.
Here, you do that, and I'll do this.
I got moxie.
I'll pour this.
I got moxie, kid. All right. How fucking hot my girlfriend is. She's like,
Well, she's pretty hot, so you would never have landed her if you weren't Mr. Chris Santos, correct?
you know, every time she's like just out. When she's like, when we go out somewhere nice
I
and
know, I've
fancy.
seen your Facebook
Yeah, I saw
page,
the Facebook pictures
Yeah.
you guys on vacation.
Everyone's like, oh, that's what happens when you're on TV.
What's your name again?
Cynthia or Chola Filipina.
Cynthia.
Having a shot?
Come join us. We were just talking about how lovely you are, and I said, how did he land you? So is
Say
he
that.
hung like a horse?
I can't tell anybody that.
What'd you say?
It's the cooking.
It's both.
What happened?
That.
I didn't hear.
He's like, what? What's going on? What are you guys talking about?
I don't understand.
Orgasm. No, it's just
Multiples?
No, it's
Yeah.
a
See,
total-
we're trying to figure out why she's
It's
with
a
you.
total.
She gets 30 to 35 seconds in heaven.
How did you get it up to 35 seconds? That's awesome.
I'm a busy man. I don't have time for such things.
You are a bit. Well, let's talk about that because you are a busy man. Seriously, how do you fit everything in?
Hold on. I want to do something.
Schedule.
Yeah, like
Schedule.
Did we just lose our rib privileges?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
he's mushing it, mashing it, as they say in North Carolina. How do you stay thin?
We need some
I own a gym. And
we need some napkins,
Oh,
guys,
where?
or
T-shirts
T-shirts,
or.
or.
His Aerial Silks here in North Carolina and Aerial Hoops Gym.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
look at that.
Ariel.
We're having a girl
Do
moment.
you think that's gonna get it done? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
And he was there for it, and I'm like, I'm
Guys.
talking,
I'm a cage fighter as well.
Oh my God. We have so much.
Okay.
It's girl talk time.
Hello.
Now it's about food.
Okay.
When I
It's
pull out
always
my
about
meat,
food.
I expect you to pay attention.
Well, she did have some nice things to say about your meat.
Yes. She likes my meat in and around her mouth.
Santos's meat.
Salute.
Cheers, guys.
Ah,
I love that stuff so much.
go.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
Let's get in there.
All right, let's get in there.
These are gonna get messy.
There's now.
This may be my favorite interview of the weekend.
It's gonna be your favorite interview. Ah, go.
There we go. I love how he just rips it apart.
Yes. Sound guy wants some.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Look at the sound guy. He's fat. You know he wants some.
That's how it's done. Yeah, I'm a piece of it.
Get in there.
That's good stuff.
It's all up in his face.
Nobody beats your meat,
Yeah, it's on your
Santos.
face, I love it.
Of course I got it on my face.
All right.
Oh my God.
Here.
That is so good.
You need. Yeah, they're good. Just
They're
like
awesome.
here.
You didn't try them?
No, I was busy passing them all out. I never got one. I'm gonna have one actually.
Have you had any of these?
We got answer to lunch.
Here. I'm gonna steal one of yours.
Make sure you guys get some. Get in here. Get in there. Get in here because they're going fast.
Oh yeah.
Ah, you didn't have to ask him.
Y'all
twice.
know. Look at him.
We're getting us smacking our lips all in the microphone. This is awesome.
Oh, good.
Those are really good.
I'm gonna eat yours, Chris.
Now,
It's over here.
is one of the new restaurants going to be barbecue themed or focused?
No. I dabble. You have sauce all over your face, dude.
He loves it.
I did it on purpose.
It looks like
I'm generally a much better eater and not a
it
savage.
looks like you were kissed by tiny little barbecue lips.
I like barbecue angels better. I like the idea of that.
This is the first time I've actually eaten all day.
Do you guys get to see any of the bands? Or you're in here all the whole day, all night?
We're here a lot of the day. We saw Sammy Hagar last night, who destroyed it. He was so good.
Really?
Hagar.
I don't mean that was terrible to say that like that.
Oh, he tore it up.
I wouldn't. That's great.
I agree with you on the really because I was really shocked. He's 67 years old, boy, and I'm more of a David Lee Roth fan than Sammy, but he did so incredible last night. It was, and we were right there, like in the pit. So he was incredible. Incredible.
You know who fucking blew me away?
Who?
I'm a big metal guy. Like today, Hatebreed, I was like,
I've
The
never
Exodus?
seen you in a shirt that says "Keep calm" and "I love black metal" or something.
yeah. Keep calm and listen to black metal. That's my thing. But fucking Cheap Trick blew me away yesterday.
We saw them last year at Rock in the Ring.
I never saw them before.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, literally, like, age 10 or maybe even a little under, live at Budokan, LP, old stereo. That's what I listened to. That's what turned me on to music.
Yep.
Really, truly.
Now we're showing
I never
our
got
age.
to see them. Yeah, right. Fuck it, I'm 44.
Yeah.
I never saw them, so I was like, I was like, I really want to see them for the nostalgia purpose. And by like the third song, I was like, holy fucking shit. They sound great. Robin Zander sounds great. They're running around like they're kids. Well, maybe not. That's a little bit of a stretch, but they.
Yeah, but
I mean,
they still
such
bring it,
great
yeah.
energy,
Yep,
and
yep.
they sounded
Yeah.
great, and it was hit after hit after hit after
That's
hit.
how I felt when I saw Iron Maiden for the first. I actually got to see them in Europe 2 years. No, it was last July
Sure.
actually. And I saw Iron Maiden hit that stage, and I was like, wasn't expecting much,
Right.
except it's a fucking Iron Maiden show.
Right.
I was so impressed by the energy, the costume changes, just the theatrics of all of it. It fucking blew me away. Then Metallica comes out.
Yeah.
Iron
was
Maiden's
like-
got to be hard to follow.
Oh my god.
Especially in Europe.
They were incredible. So
I'm getting excited for. I've never seen Slash. I'm not a huge Guns N' Roses fan, but I'm gonna go check him out. He's on pretty soon. I've never seen him, so I think that'll be cool. And I like Miles Kennedy a lot. And obviously, I'm a big Slayer geek, so
yeah.
it's exciting.
Slipknot's
It's
good
exciting.
show,
It's
too.
exciting to really like the career. The career has been magical. To go from washing dishes, listening to Slayer.
That's a great story.
To like tonight, I'm going to be on
You
on
have
stage.
combined the best of both worlds.
That's
for
a
you.
motivational speaker type story
Yeah.
to do what you're doing now from washing dishes. I mean,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That really is.
Well, I'm
cool.
pretty awesome.
I tend to agree.
Yes.
You bring meat and booze.
Is he always like this?
I'm fucking awesome.
Yeah, he is. It's
No,
natural.
but it is neat how you managed to cross over all of my favorite things at one time: booze, food, and rock
Music.
and roll.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is really sweet.
Bring a little combat sports into it, and
Let's
and
do
her.
it. Let's
Those
do
are,
it.
my,
Actually-
those are my 5 favorite things: combat sports, booze, food, metal.
I'm a
and
cage
her.
fighter.
Yeah. What's that?
I'm a cage fighter, for real. I'm number 2 in the state of North Carolina.
No, you're not.
I swear
No,
to
she
God.
is.
I won the belt. I swear to God.
Jesus.
You don't know who you're
You're
fucking
joking, right?
No, I swear to God.
I mean, your boyfriend looks like he's a big fucking cage fighter.
No, he's a pussy.
with. We're not editing that out.
He does not fight. And I asked him to get in the cage and grapple with me and stuff, but he does not.
They save it for home.
Yeah, our sex life is incredible.
God, when I just picked you up and spun you around with that hug, I didn't realize that you could have totally fucking.
Well, it's funny if you remember Louder Than Life, I was a little bit thicker then because I weigh like 125 to 130 normally. For the fight, I gained like 30 pounds.
Oh, really?
Because the girl that I was fighting was a little heavier, and I started training, and I've grappled with Zoltan, I've grappled with Matt from Trivium. I mean, like,
Wow.
it's surprising to me how many people in the music industry are into like BJJ and shit like that. Like,
I concentrate on food. I don't know anything
Yeah.
about it.
yeah. So anytime you want to get in the cage, just let me know. But I have retired since July. I won the belt, and I'm done.
Yeah, my fighting days are way past.
But your girlfriend was telling me that she owns a gym, and
Yeah.
so do I, and so we have a lot in common. We'll all have to hang out.
She can kick my ass. It's a little bit
Yeah.
weird. It's a weird dynamic, but
You love it though, right?
I do.
She keeps you in line.
It's fun to watch her hand. Like it's fun. I forget, and then I'll watch her train, and I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck. She can throw
Right.
hands. I better be careful.
Be careful.
All right, listen. I want to go see Slash, guys.
You're,
I want to go see
eating.
Slash. You gonna come see Slash?
Absolutely. We just had a weird conversation I did with Slash about the what is it called? Not the Cleveland Steamer, the Dirty Sanchez.
Yes.
Me and Slash, we just had a conversation about the Dirty Sanchez. So
So there was a band that opened the Jägermeister stage yesterday called Lola Black,
right.
and the singer, I guess that's Lola Black, right? I meet her. Hi, how are you? She's like, oh, your ribs are great, whatever. And she's like, what's the difference? And I just met her. So I was like, oh, you guys were great. She's like, oh, your ribs are great. It was like, nice. And she's like, what's the difference between jam and marmalade? And I thought she was asking me because I'm a chef. So I started to answer, and she's like, no, it's a joke. what's the difference between jam and marmalade? And I was like, oh, what? And she's like, you can't marmalade your cock into a girl's ass. Is that bad for radio? Or I don't know. Edit that out.
No. I think we leave that and just become unemployed.
I think we should end the interview right there.
I don't know
On
that
that
it can go
note,
anywhere good.
On that note, let's do another Jägermeister Spice, and then I want to go see Slash.
Yes, Chris Santos live, Carolina Rebellion 2015.
Yeah.